Buenas noches de Bogota, and congratulations to the 2017 Order of Merit winners of the Nomads. Let me just put this out of the way here. Okay. So I got the email and I was looking down through the list of the winners this year, and I see a few familiar faces here in the top 5. I see that that Beeman made a showing again. Akbet, he's up there. And Ryan snuck in at 4th. But I noticed that the Ambrose brothers, they're a little bit down on the list, and they only played a few times this season. I don't know what happened. Did Stu knock up his old lady or something? I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, I guess I need to start out by thanking Shane for keeping up with the captain's tradition of never winning the Order of Merit. So congratulations, Shane, for taking 3rd place. I see Big Dan Sturko came in 2nd. You know, I bet on Dan a couple years ago in the Calcutta. Yeah, it was the worst money I ever spent. And then coming in 1st place, and as a 2nd-time Order of Merit winner, Oscar. Now I know Oscar's not going to be there tonight because he's on his way to see me. But you know, I do have a funny story on Oscar. I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but when Oscar first joined us, he wasn't a very good golfer. He was okay with his woods, he was okay with his irons, but he could not putt. He practiced, but he just wasn't getting any better. One day I was driving by the putting green and I saw Oscar over there trying to practice. And I decided, you know, I need to spend a little time because, you know, you guys know I am a great putter. I'll stop by and see if I can give Oscar maybe a few tips. So I pulled over, I went over there and I grabbed Oscar's club and I said, Oscar, you know, the first thing you need to do is you need to have a routine. You need to have a routine, that way when you're in a pressure situation, you know, it's just automatic. You just step up, you go through your routine and you make the putt. So it went something like this. Now Lena's videoing. I'm going to ask Lena to step up so she can see actually what I'm talking about here. Okay, Lena, can you see me?
Not all of you.
Can you see me?
Yes.
How about now? Can you see me?
Yes.
All right. So I went through my routine, and just as I was about to make my putt, a damn bee flew by and started buzzing me. So I'm trying to putt, and I'm moving this, getting this bee out of the way, and this arm, and then this arm, and then I made the putt, and I sunk a beautiful 25-footer. So Oscar's looking and he's like, yeah, I see that. So I gave Oscar the putter. The next thing I know, Oscar's doing this, and boom, he sinks a 25-footer. I didn't have the heart to tell him that this wasn't part of my routine. It was just a bee that was buzzing me. Now I find out Oscar's using that same routine on his irons and on his driver. But he'll be here on Friday, and I'll bring it up to him about the flapping the wings. Okay, Lena, you can come back. I also want to say how proud I am to see how well the society is doing. Looking down through the Order of Merit sheet, I see a lot of new names. The new players, they're the lifeblood of our society. You know, we really need you guys. You know, you bring in new ideas. You know, you come from different areas, different backgrounds. But we also need you guys to step up and help Shane and Oscar, because what they do week in and week out, it's very time consuming. So please, guys, step up and help these guys out. Now, I know Shane can be a pain in the ass sometimes. You know, he even quit on me as a committee member at least 3 times. You should have seen the look on his face when I told him that he wasn't allowed to quit, that our society needed him, and now he's our captain. That's the beauty of our society. We come from different backgrounds, different levels of golf, different industries, but we all share the same love of golf, and we all enjoy the camaraderie of, after playing, coming in the clubhouse and going over those beautiful shots that we made. Kind of like the one I made, Akbet. You remember on hole 17 when my approach shot went wild left and I was behind the tree and I had to hit that Mickelson hook completely around the tree, right over your head, onto the green, right up next to the hole, and yeah, I made the par. Or the one I made off the pavilion that time on 18. Remember when the big pavilion was there for the tournament? Right off the top of the pavilion, on the green. But now, all joking aside, guys, the reason our society is strong is because of the hard work, the dedication, and the passion of people like Shane and Oscar. So my hat's off to Shane and Oscar. One last thing I want to leave you with. I know Tom and Ahmed are wanting to go out and have a smoke, so I'll make this short. You guys should treasure your time with the Nomads. What we have is something really special. I've enjoyed playing golf all over the world, and I've never found a group of guys any better than you guys are. Imagine living in a country like I do. A country to where within an hour's drive of my house, there's 20 world-class golf courses. The green fees are $50 year-round. The weather is awesome. I mean, look outside here. The weather is awesome. The weather averages 15°C. It does rain a little, but very little lightning, so we still play. The greens are immaculate. The greens in the fairways every weekend are like Abu Dhabi is the first week in January. And because of the elevation, you get 10 or 15 extra yards on your irons, and sometimes 20 to 30 yards on your driver, in your woods. Now, Tom, I know you're thinking, I'm coming to see Todd. I can't wait. I'm going to hit a 330-yard drive. But you still got to hit it straight, buddy. There's a lot of OB here and a lot of trees. So 330, 90, it's difficult. It's difficult to get it back in play. But with all this, the one thing I'm missing is you guys. I really miss you guys. I'm looking forward to Oscar coming over and playing with me and Juan on Friday. And yes, Juan still plays slow as hell. I'm working on it, but he's still slow. So if you're ever in South America, please come look me up. We have an extra bedroom you can stay in. So good night, boys, and have one drink on me. Oh, one other thing. I think a little man here wants to show something. Or you want to show your trophy? You better hurry. All right. Well, I want to thank Desi and Lena for helping with the video. Good night.